As Bo Kid fidgets beside you, a pleasurable but embarrassed smile on her face, you almost admit that you wish you could wear them too, but change tract instead. So, they're like tape-up nappies? She shrugs slightly, as best she can, laying on her side. Yeah, she admits before looking uncertain. The pull-up ones leak really easily. You didn't know that, but the fact they tape up makes them seems even cuter, and they are secure. Do you want to see them? Bo Kid asks you with a small amount of hesitancy. I mean, I have a spare in my bag. You panic a fraction of a second, and you decide you can't lie to her. I know, I saw them last night, you admit dejectedly. I shouldn't have peeked. She presses her lips together, looking uncertain. Is that how you know? She asked. You shake your head. No, I thought your jammies had a tail, you try to explain, fidgeting nervously. So I was looking and then I could sort of see something and I guessed. She suddenly looks worried. I don't think Moustache Girl noticed. I only noticed because I was. You pause nervously. I was looking at your bottom for a tail. I thought your jammies had a tail. It's a strange, sad giggle that escapes Bo Kid's mouth. It was a bit ridiculous, you think, as you join her in laughing. I would like to see though, you add. I didn't go through your bag or anything, I just peeked in as I walked past and saw a bit. She nods understandably. Okay. She begins to shuffle out of bed and you join her, the pair of you standing up. Now free of the covers, you can't help but look up and down your friend. Maybe it's because you are aware of it, but the nappy seems a bit obvious now, or maybe that's because it's wet. Can you notice it? She timidly asks. You shrug back. Well, yeah, you admit. But everyone knows, and it is cute. She brightens slightly at your answer as you take her hand and lead her out of your room. Looking back, Bo Kid seems to waddle slightly as she follows you. You smile brightly, trying not to giggle. You can hear Mum in the kitchen and smell breakfast as you and Bo Kid go to her bag on the couch. With a nervous glance, she pulls the spare nappy out of bag and holds it up. Like you guessed last night, it's white and pastel colors. But unlike last night, you can see the cute pattern on it of cartoon figures. Can I touch it? She looks surprised before nodding and handing it to you. It's neatly folded, the outside plastic is smooth under your fingers. Carefully, you open it up a bit, seeing the tapes and the soft lining. Its smell is nice, familiar. You suddenly try to imagine the feeling of it around you securely as you play and have adventures without a care in the world. The fantasy is brought back to reality by a shout. Kids, breakfast, Mum calls. Bo Kid panics, snatching it back and stuffing it in her bag. Is it like, a bit puffy? You quietly ask. Bo Kid gives you a small nod as your mum comes into the room and lays out the breakfast. It's delicious and you easily make small talk with Bo Kid, with Mum occasionally querying about what the three of you got up to last night. Your mum gives Bo Kid another look before asking, everything holding up? Your friend nods back emphatically. Yep. When you finish, your mind turns to what to do next. You could make things, or draw things, or try and have an adventure that does require Moustache Girl. You offer your suggestions to Bo Kid. We could try drawing, she suggests. Okay then, you reply, getting up from the table. Bo Kid mimics you. As she turns to push her chair in though, you notice her bum again and start giggling. Bo Kid looks at you curiously. You bum, you start with as you muffle the giggles. It's all flat. Bo Kid blushes faintly as she tries to look over her shoulder. Not able to see it though, she reaches behind and traces the outline of her wet nappy where it was flattened against your seat. Look pensive for just a moment, she wiggles her bum a bit and removing the flatness. All better, she pronounces mirthfully, to your renewed giggling. You notice Mum's expression. It's faintly surprised but otherwise school. So, sweetie? Bo Kid blinks before her blush intensifies. Hat Kid figured it out. You shrug in acceptance from her side. Oh, well, I hope everything went okay, Mum continued with some concern. Bo Kid replied. Yep, you add, stepping closer to your friend's side. She's my friend, you say as if it's obvious. Like, why wouldn't it be okay? Your mum smiles widely. I was looking for a moment to get you out of your protection, said Mum. But if you're both in the know, I think you could both do with a bath. Don't you think? A thought occurred to you. With bubbles. Mum chuckles. I'm sure we can use some bubble bath. You glance at Beau Kid encouragingly, who smiles back. How about you two carry the plates into the kitchen while I get the hot water going?